Hallo POT und willkommen zum finalen Date mit Brian. Nur für dich, Flitze, nur für dich. Brian Harding, Day 3, Message. Save and continue. So, mal gucken. I spent the day lounging around the house in my bathrobe and slippers. Perfekter Tag. Committed to enjoying my day off as a testament to dad laziness around the world. Third coffee of the day and doing my second word jumble in pen. Man, is this the life. Hey, this one spells door. You're still taking me to the fair later, right? There's a fair? Klassisch. Dad, it's literally around the corner from us. It's not ringing a bell. I came home yesterday with cotton candy. Nope, nothing. I gave you a teddy bear that I won, specifically stating where and when I got it. Das klingt so nach mir. Seriously? Amanda walks to the windowsill and slides the drapes open. There's a big Ferris wheel in the distance. Oh right, that one. I thought you meant another carnival. You're coming with me tonight, right? Klar, warum nicht? Gosh, honey, I don't know. I've got all this... I look down at the mug of coffee and word jumble in my hands. Pressing business I need to attend to. Der Artikel über die neue T87 Dampflok, entwickelt vom chinesischen Hersteller Mao Xing für, homosexuelle chinesische Lokführer. Der muss noch raus. Amanda points to my word jumble. Park, dog, clock, cereal. I knew that. I totally knew that. The secret word that they all spell out is pool. Hey, you're pretty good at this. Now you don't have an excuse. You're coming with me. Amanda pushes me into my bedroom. Oh, and forces me to change out of my bathrobe. Alter, das ist ja wie bei mir zu Hause. Now you don't have any more excuses. You're coming with me. Dann wird man ins Schlafzimmer geschubst und aber nicht von meiner Tochter. Ich habe keine Tochter. Wear something nice. I want some arm candy tonight. Got it. And no flip-flops. Not after last time. We don't talk about last time. Amanda and I step outside and follow the faint sound of carnival music. So, what's the first thing you're gonna do at the fair? Eat greasy food. Like deep fry everything and put it in my mouth. I don't care if it isn't tasty to start. I believe that the deep frying process can transmute any non-tasty thing into a tasty thing. Das stimmt. Wir haben mal Wraps gemacht bei uns im Wohnheim. Schon Jahre her. Und da waren, sagen wir mal, da war mehr Bacon drin als irgendwas anderes. Und aus dem Baconfett wollten wir dann eine Soße machen, weil das ist gesund. Dann hatten wir aber noch Zucchinis und dachten uns, was passiert eigentlich, wenn du Bacon nutzt oder Baconfett, um Zucchinis zu frittieren. Und die Zucchinis wurden sehr, sehr viel besser dadurch. Dann haben wir diese Wraps gegessen und irgendwie hatten wir das Gefühl, 2, 3 Herzinfarkte zu haben. Aber das war okay, das war schon geil. Please don't throw up this time. I know my limits. You said that last time. I was still calibrating. I'm dialed in now. You'll ride the rides with me, right? If you're looking for someone to ride scary rides with, that's a straight veto from the dad constituency. However, I am happy to stand at the fence and take blurry pictures of you riding the rides as per dad custom. Wie es sich gehört für einen Vater. Define scary rides. Anything that moves. Ja. Well, you know fun. Ich bin ein Vater, ich muss nicht... Eigentlich, naja. Maybe I'll find someone at the carnival who'll go with me. Wouldn't that be a surprise? Yeah, maybe one of your friends from school will be there, like... who's that one with the eyebrows? Teresa, she got mono. Was ist mono? What about the one who vapes? Alex got suspended for vaping in the school bathroom. Well, I hear carnival rides are fun as a solo rider. But then I'll have no one to puke on. Or will I? What? Hey, look, we're here. Ablenken, ne, Amanda? Ich sehe schon, was du machst. So, the carnival is packed with people from all over town tonight. Screaming kids run around with cotton candy and buckets of soda clutched in their grubby fists. Colorful lights flash all around us. I feel I feel like just smelling the air will clog my arteries. Oh, so muss das sein. Ich liebe sowas. Hey, let's go over there to this greasy food carts first. Amanda leads me by the hand in what seems like a very specific direction. I know my favorite is around here somewhere. Was ist euer Lieblingsessen? Auf dem Markt da. Was ich am liebsten eigentlich hole, irgendwas Gegrilltes. Fleisch. Denn ich mag Fleisch sehr gerne. Wait a second, is that Brian? Wow, look who it is. Sure enough, it's Brian and his daughter Daisy. Brian has the same confused look on his face that I'm sure I have. What a coincidence that we all happen to be at the same time in the same exact place. Ah, genau. Wow, this is so weird. Can you believe we just happened to come to the carnival on the same night at the same time? Das war das geplant. Yes, Daisy, that's so strange. How bizarre. Brian. Prime. Sorry. I can feel my competitive fire burning inside me again. Last we met, Brian had made a fool of me by besting me at fishing, and then out-humbling me in front of my very own daughter. Dieser Bastard. I still want the pole saw. There's plenty of midway games here. Okay, how about we hang out as a team and explore the carnival together? Yes, Amanda, that sounds like an amazing idea. Let's all go and do stuff together. Amanda and I follow Brian and Daisy as they lead us towards some rides. Wir wurden voll verarscht von unseren Kindern. Diese verfickten... Egal. I can't believe Brian's here. Du hast immer noch nicht gepeilt, ne?
Oh.
Dad, you need to relax. Daisy and I have been spending a lot of time together. She helps me with my algebra homework, and I've been corrupting her young soul with rock and roll music. She's really cool, but you and Brian won't stop complaining about each other. Oh, he's complaining about me? No, Dad, that's not what I meant. If you and Brian would just talk to each other, maybe you would see that you have a lot in common. See, now I gotta turn it up to 11. Brian's getting obliterated. Alter, der ist genau wie ich. Der passt perfekt. Dad, you have to chill. Please, chill, for my sake. Verschwinde, Kind. I'm chill. I'm so chill. I'm like stupidly chill. And once I prove, once for all, that I'm clearly the better dad, I'll be so chill you could call me liquid nitrogen. Prime liquid nitrogen time. Gefällt mir. I will destroy him. Dad! I spot the entrance to the midway, a perfect opportunity. Komm schon, gib mir die games. Hey Brian, check it out. Wanna get a couple games in? That sounds fun. Maybe a little friendly competition? No, we wanted to check out some clowns over there. Amanda, you're scared of clowns. Overruled. Fine, sure, let's play some games. But if we spend the whole night in there filing for emancipation. Oh, lighten up. I will win you something nice. And I will win you something nice too, Daisy. I win more nice things than Brian. I'd like to see you try. Brian and I glare at each other, and then we make out. Nee? Oh, wäre aber schön. We've been at it for longer than I'd like to admit. And Man and Daisy sigh heavily at each new game. Brian and I challenge each other to. Their arms overburdened with stuffed animals and t-shirts with rainbows airbrushed onto them. For every game I win, Brian seems to answer back. Dad, please, enough. Just one last game, honey. So, Prime, we are tied. What's the ultimate prize? I spot it from across the midway. We lock eyes. It swims absent-mindedly in a bowl of water. That goldfish will be mine. Was? Amanda, sweetie, how about I win your goldfish? If it will get us out of here, great. Sehr gut. I look over at Brian. We don't say a word, but our locked eyes confirm it. The person who wins the goldfish wins the night. Nonverbale Kommunikation, sehr wichtig in erotischen und nicht erotischen Beziehungen. Looks like it's skee-ball. You any good? I am the best skee-ball player to ever grace this earth. Think you can handle me? Oh mein Gott. Still willing to put up your weed whacker? Only if you're willing to part with that pole saw. Lawn grooming equipment goes to the skee-ball champ. We share an earnest shake. Oh Gott, oh Gott. Ach du Scheiße, wie mache ich das denn? Ah. Darin bin ich eigentlich auch richtig gut. Also auch wenn ich irgendwie, ja, geil, Alter. Ey, ich ficke dich, Brian. Guck mal, wie gut ich... Oh, nee, der war nicht so gut. Der war gut. Der war auch okay. Ich sollte lieber warten, ne? Der war perfekt. Fuffi. Ja, jetzt hier. Fuffi, Fuffi! Nein. Komm schon, Baby. Ja. Oh, shit. Oh. Verkackt. Nee, war okay. Oh nein, der war nicht so gut. Der war gut. Perfekt. Hey, ich will noch weitermachen. Ah, Skills, Alter. 790 und Brian 520. Ich will immer Brian Stimme vorlesen. Das ist der Erzähler. The bell sounds and lights flash. It feels like things are moving in slow motion. The guy running the booth points at me. I turn to look at Brian and his face is priceless. The attendant reaches up and dumps the goldfish into a plastic baggie. Das ist übrigens Tierquälerei in meinen Augen. Ich esse gerne Sushi, aber kein Fisch. Aber im Sushi ist Fisch okay, aber das nicht in Ordnung. My hands shake as he passes it over to me. I've done it. I've finally done it. The fish is mine. The pole saw is mine. Victory is mine. I have bested Brian. You won, fair and square. And now we fuck. I hold the goldfish above my head, brandishing it aloft for the world to see. Be cool. Speech. Couldn't have done it without Amanda. Be cool. I think better of my hubris and slowly lower the goldfish back into Amanda's hands. It was nothing. Amanda, what would you like to name your new friend? How about Brian? To Amanda. Du verdammtes Miststück. Want to go on the Ferris wheel next? Yeah, I want to ride the Ferris wheel. Of course! I'll hang out and watch you guys. Still not a fan of carnival rides. I'd be happy to ride some rides with you kids. I'm just kidding. I love carnival rides. I'm the best at that. Geiler Typ. Oh, schön. We traverse the fair and end up at the relatively short line for the Ferris wheel. It doesn't seem like a very popular ride. Daisy and Amanda chat excitedly. I can feel Brian glaring at me. So, how did you do in the trick final? Way better than I thought I would. Those cosine problems, still tripped me up, so I drew a cat instead of answering the questions, and my teacher gave me a point for effort. Wow, is high school really that easy? Absolutely, yes. The school of hot knocks, though, that's another story. Amanda playfully punches Daisy on the arm. Welcome to the streets. You check out that art book I gave you? Yeah, I loved that section on female photographers. You have good taste. You know, I bet your photos will be in a book someday. Oh. Daisy, stop or I'll cry. They're too cute. Next. Amanda pushes me forward. All right. You first. I sit down in the carriage. And now you... Daisy pushes Brian into the carriage next to me. Before I can say anything, the ride operator closes the gate. Ooh. Now wait just a second. We're gonna get some deep fried pickles. You two take this time to work out your differences. Wir haben keine Differenzen. Whoa. Hold on. Get along. Das ist ein fieser Trick. Wir mögen uns. Ab und zu gehört, dass so Reibereien sind wichtig für die Spannung und die Liebe. Amanda and Daisy run off into the crowd. The ride starts moving. Oh, zieht er sich wieder aus? I sit in the Ferris wheel with my arms crossed, not talking to Brian. I don't even know what Amanda's talking about. Neither do I. Our carriage creeps slowly upward. Ferris wheels are boring. Could this ride go any slower? Or is it too fast for you? That's not what I meant. How could this get any worse? Wir mögen uns doch, dachte ich. Suddenly the ride jerks to a halt with us at the very top of the wheel. I can hear the faint yell of the ride operator down below. Sorry folks, ride's stuck. Guess a raccoon must have stolen the key component to the motor. The very crafty animals are frequently attracted to shiny objects, so it makes sense that they would pilfer something like that. Anyway, it will be some time before we can get you all down, so I can get cozy. Well, and hey, no answer while you're up there. Well, and no mouth stuff either. Well, this is just great. Schön gefangen und ich darf nicht mal Hand- und Mundzeugs machen. I look down over the expanse of the carnival. I hate to admit it, but it's a pretty good view. I spot someone down at the food cart melting cheese onto a pile of steaming steak and peppers. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Why didn't we get funnel cake first? My stomach rumbles. Oh, I know that sound. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out some fruit leather, offering it to me. Was ist denn Fruchtleder? Cherry or mango? I don't want your stupid fruit leather. Was stimmt denn nicht mit dir? Brian opens one and starts eating it. Fine. My stomach rolls again. God damn it, why didn't I take the fruit leather? We sit in silence as a crowd begins to form under us. A group of carnival workers attempt to restart the engine. I suddenly remember that I have a tiny book of word jumbles and a golf pencil in my pocket. I pull them out and start working on a fresh page, determined not to look at Brian. Warum nicht? Hey, I always bring a puzzle book with me too. Brian pulls out a small book of crossword puzzles and a pen. Are you kidding me? I throw my book of word jumbles off the side of the Ferris wheel in a fit of rage. Oh, I bet we could find it when we get off this thing. Here, you can do my crosswords. Okay, das ist jetzt voll das Seltsame. Was geht denn da ab? Seit wann bin ich so ein Autist? Brian holds his book and pen out to me with a smile. Absolutely not. Why do you hate me so much? Hate you? Why do you think you're better than me? What? I don't think I'm better than you. Okay, so you were just offering me fruit snacks and crosswords out of the kindness of your heart. Yes. A likely story. All you do is brag about your smart kid and your landscaping and your stupid weed whacker. I'm sick of it. And all you do is one-up me every chance you get. The only thing I wouldn't win is a one-upping other people's competition. Because you would win that. Because that's what you do. Das wird jetzt voll das Streitgespräch. I don't do it on purpose. Wait, what? You're messing with me, right? No. But I don't think I'm better than you at all. You and your daughter are amazing. I thought we were competing just for fun at first, but the more we started doing it, the more it felt like you must hate me. And the more we did it, the more I wanted to impress you. There were times when I did want to beat you, Prime, but really all I wanted was for you to like me. Oh my god. I feel like such an ass. Be honest with Brian. I let my competitive spirit get in the way. Actually, no, I let my own insecurities get in the way, and I've been a huge dick to you for no reason. I'm sorry. To tell you the truth, I think we could be really good friends if I could ever make it up to you. I respect you a lot. Toll, ich dachte, wir streiten uns jetzt und dann bumsen wir im Riesenrad. Und jetzt so eine schwule Scheiße. Entschuldigung. Hä? Verwirrt. We sit in silence for a second. Can we start over by having hot gay sex in the Ferris wheel? What do you mean? Nee, Verwirrung. What do you mean? From the beginning. Brian holds out his hand. Ach, der Joseph move. Hi, I'm Brian. I take his hand and shake it vigorously. Hey Brian, I'm Prime. It's really nice to meet you. Great shirt. Thanks, Prime. Brian and I look at each other. We both share a smirk over the silly little game, but it feels good to be on the same side for once. Alright, folks, thanks for being patient. Turns out the raccoon didn't steal a part, but was instead still rummaging around the dinner works on the engine. We formed a very mutually beneficial truce. The carriage starts moving and we find ourselves down on dry land in no time. Ja, aber wie soll jetzt daraus heißer Gay-Sex werden? Das ist das letzte Date? Ich verstehe es nicht. Brian and I wander around for a bit, looking for Daisy and Amanda. You know, getting stuck on that Ferris wheel could have been a lot worse. I'm glad we worked things out. Me too, buddy. Now that's over with, we can both get home to quietly enjoy our evenings. Agreed. Dad! Amanda and Daisy run up to us. I think you kids will be pleased to find out that Brian and I have worked out our
Hey!
Dad, that's great and all, but Brian's in trouble. But Brian's right. The fish, Brian. What? Daisy and I got on the log flume, and when we were going down the hill, Brian just flew right out of the log, and now he's hanging from some pipe on the right. We have to save him. But Brian's right. The fish, Brian, the fish. Oh, right. Come on. Jetzt muss ich den Fisch retten, oder was? Wo denn? Wo denn? Wo ist der? Das sieht... Alter, nach deutschem Code hätten die das hier gar nicht aufbauen können. Hier, guck mal, da fehlen Querverstrebungen. Da fehlt alles. Wenn man das so aufbauen würde, würde das schneller zusammenbrechen, als du Dream Daddy Fuck My Ass sagen könntest. We sprint over to the log flume, spotting Brian the fish, stuck up in the rafters of the ride. We'll get you down, little buddy. We have to get Brian before the fair closes, so who knows what will happen to him. But the fair closes in 10 minutes. I guess we need to hustle then. What's the plan? Well, one ride around the track lasts 90 seconds. Brian's hanging from a pipe right above the drop, so you'll have a window of about 10 seconds to grab him. Wow, did you just do all that math in your head? That's really impressive. I just counted. It's not that I'm so proud of you, honey. Okay. That rafter's pretty high up. How are we gonna reach him? We all think for a second. I've got it! Brian runs over to the midway, to the last game that we played, and snacks the pole from the game attendant that they used to grab stuffed animals. I think this will do the trick. Amanda presses 2 ticket stubs into my hand. Here, these are our last 2 tickets. Brian's fate is in your hands now. There's no time, come on. Brian leads me by the hand to the entrance of the log flume, getting there just in the nick of time. Looks like you guys are the last ones. We take our seats on the slippery vinyl. The ride operator pulls the bar down over our laps. You ready for this? The log starts drifting down the fake river. Unnaturally blue water sloshes over the sides, soaking my shoes. This is gross. You know how... Whoa! Whoa! Überraschungsgelder! Ui! You know how earlier I said that I was the best at carnival rides? The ride jerks forward and I let out a small yelp. That might have been an embellishment. Our rickety log makes the slow climb up the track for the most grueling minute of my life. Ja gut, da sind die Similarities schon wieder weg, denn es gibt nichts Schöneres als Achterbahnfahren und so eine Scheiße. Wobei ich Wasserbahnen und so vermeide, weil nass werden ist richtig kacke. I see him! Hanging from the rafters just before the drop is our beloved Brian, the fish, not the guy. Are you ready? I don't think I can reach it from where I'm sitting. It's all you, buddy. Brian presses the fishing pole into my hand. Oh god, I don't know if I can do this. Hey, I believe in you. I gulp. I can do this. Oh god, minigame. So viele Minigames. Fishing around here is easy. They group up. You gotta do is line up 3 of the same species and reel them in. I need to match 3 of the same species. Das ist dasselbe Spiel. I can't tell which fish is fish.
Match that fish. Catch it today.
Wow. Wow. With a precision only attainable from playing midway games at a competitive level, I hook the baggie that contains Brian the fish and place it onto my lap. I did it. I grasped the bag firmly. He'll be nice and safe during the oh god, the drop. I momentarily forgot there was a drop. It's a big drop. Oh, it's coming up real fast. Oh man, it's a big drop. So when I told you that I had sort of over-exaggerated my proficiency with carnival rides, it turns out that I had under-exaggerated just how bad I am with them. I am utterly and completely terrified of carnival rides. Brian looks over to me and takes my hand in his, in seine starke Handwerkerhand. I'm right here. We can do this. He gives my hand a squeeze so our log tips over the edge and flies down the drop. Ah! Jetzt bin ich feucht. A wall of water rains down on us. I realize I had my eyes squeezed shut and opened them to find Brian still holding my hand. He smiles at me. That wasn't so bad. Told you we would make it. Oh, süß. Brian and I walk off the ride and approach Daisy and Amanda. I hand the baggie to Amanda.
Whoa.
Brian! Hey! No, the fish! No, the fish! No, the fish! Aw. I mean, hey, thanks for saving the fish. Don't thank me, it was all your dad. Aw, shucks, it was a team effort. Yeah, you all use your special skills to get him back. Brian got the pole, Daisy did the math, and you got the fish. I didn't get to do anything cool. Well, honey, I'm sure you... Hey, what were you guys doing up there? That was totally dangerous. Amanda steps in front of all of us and plants her feet. Listen, dude, it might have been totally dangerous, but I'll have you know that we triumphed over more than just your silly rules today. We overcame adversity through teamwork and friendship and love. We banded together to achieve a common goal, and here we stand, stronger than the sum of our parts, and for you to... I actually don't care, the fair's closing. Just get out of here. The ride operator wanders off. You really are a sparkling conversationalist. We joined the crowd of fairgoers slowly ambling back to the parking lot. Bis zum Ende geblieben. Oh, krass. You kids want to stick around for the fireworks? Do we have to? I have never seen a child less enthusiastic about fireworks. Yeah, can we just go home? We've been hauling all this prize around for hours and my back is killing me. You kids run on ahead. We'll catch up with you later tonight. Oh. Amanda and Daisy skip along. We'll probably find them later curled up on my couch and watching long-haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers. Geile Serie. Brian and I sit down on a bench a little further away from the rest of the crowd, who've all gathered to catch the fireworks. Ihr wisst, was passiert, meine boys.
Hey.
Hell of a day, huh? You can say that again.
Hey.
Hell of a day, huh? This is the one time I will let you out-dad me. Ha! I'll take it. Oh, you will take it. I breathe in the cool night air as the first firework launches and explodes in the sky over the fair. I'm glad we talked about all that stuff. Me too. It's good to have a friend like you, Brian. Wir reden immer über Freunde und so. Wir wissen auch genau, was Sache ist. The fireworks launch into full swing, bursting around us in a rainbow of reds, greens, blues and whites. There's one more thing I have to admit, though. What's that? I don't know anything about fishing. Brian bursts out laughing. Oh, buddy. I know. What? You knew the whole time? I mean, you weren't exactly subtle about it. I can feel myself blushing. He laughs again. It's okay. It was cute. If you're interested, maybe I could teach you sometime. Oh, warum nicht? That's what friends do, right? Ha! The laughter dies down and we watch the fireworks a little longer. I can tell he wants to say something, but he's having trouble getting it out. Wo ist die Mutter? Das will ich auch wissen. You know, it's kinda funny. What is? We're not fighting anymore, but I still feel like we've left some stuff unresolved. Oh, was meinst du denn, baby? Oh, lawn mowing is still happening. We're cool now, but I don't think I forgot about that. Brian laughs. Ha ha ha. No, it's not that. Don't you feel like there's maybe something else here? Ooh. Der Shy Guy Confessing Move. Jukribel spielt Half-Life 2 M-Mod. Or is it just me? Looking at Brian, his smile illuminated by the crackling embers falling through the night sky. I suddenly understand what he's talking about. Oh. This whole time, with emotions running so high, I realize what I've really been feeling. What I thought was jealousy was actually... It's not just you. Ooh. Brian inches towards me. You know, it's hard paying attention to the fireworks when you're right here. Süß, süß. Oh my god, he and I lean in and our lips touch. He places one hand on my shoulder, then another at the base of my neck, gently pulling me closer to him in a warm embrace. I feel safe. Oh, oh my god, ich bin so die Frau in diesem Ding. Brian pulls away from me for a moment and smiles. I guess now we get to compete over who's better at kissing. Brian stifles a laugh and pulls me in for another. I'll accept that challenge. Sure enough, when I get home, Amanda and Daisy are passed out on the sofa, surrounded by giant stuffed animals. Amanda's snoring drowns out the paranormal ice road trucker still playing on TV. I turn everything off and throw a couple of blankets over the kids before heading to bed myself. Schönes Date, schönes Date. Oh yeah. Das gibt mir ein dickes S, oder? Muss ja. Ich verstehe dieses Ranking einfach nicht. Ist egal. Softboy. Achievement unlocked. So, jetzt kommt die Endszene wieder. Da klicken wir uns durch bis zum entscheidenden Part. Ja. Lalalala. Ja, das war ein sehr schönes Date, muss man einfach sagen. Bla 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 bla. Pablo Hurensohn, Craig Chinesenspaß, Joseph, du verräterisches Arschloch. Robert, verpiss dich. Matt, ich vermisse dich schon ein bisschen, meine Schokoliebe. Oh. Oh, zurück, zurück. Oh. Warte mal. Ha! Sehr gut. Zack, 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 zack. Nach den Dracula-Spasten kamen die, ne? Robert weg. Ja. Matt, mein sexy boy. Lucian, ja, verpiss dich. I see Daisy and Amanda in the corner of the party walk up to them. Vielleicht hatten wir das schon. I swear, if you two are planning another parent trap. Relax, Dad. We already won the game. We're just having a friendly chat. Tell me more about college. Slow down, kiddo. You're not even in middle school yet. But I want to go to class on my PGs now. I mean, nothing's stopping you. But Daisy, I hear you. I know you're stoked on college and skipping grades and taking over the world with science. But you gotta enjoy being a kid first. Growing up is weird and scary, and eventually you'll be able to rent a car. But you gotta get through middle school in one piece first. You know how you wish you were going to college? I wish I was in 5th grade. I want recess and snack time back. Cherish it while it lasts, girl. Da hat sie so recht. You got a big future ahead of you, but I don't want you growing up too fast on us, alright? Alright. Thanks, Amanda. I ease away slowly. Amanda seems like she has a handle on the situation. Jetzt geht's los. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Paps. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. Oh, jetzt kommt die Scheiße mit dem Bild wieder, ne? Bla 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 bla. Hatten wir schon 1000-mal, 3-mal. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. Das wollen wir sehen. I glance over to the back of the yard where Brian is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna get ice cream. Love you, Paps. Manna runs off to join her friends. Comes from Brian. I take a seat next to Brian as the last guests make their way out of the party. Nice job. I couldn't have thrown a better party myself. I smile. So are we doing like opposite competition now? Yeah, we're just gonna compliment each other relentlessly. I bet you could do more push-ups than me. I bet you're better with computers than I am. I bet you could trim a tree faster than I could. I bet you could de-ice a sidewalk more thoroughly than me. I like this a lot better. Das ist eigentlich auch voll nett. Brian blushes. I nestle myself into the soft space between Brian's shoulder and chest. No matter how many times he washes that shirt, I bet he'll never get the smell of campfire out of it. Not that I mind. Ich bin so die Pussy in dieser Beziehung. Got a long summer coming. Interested in some more fishing trips with me, Daisy and Amanda? As long as you'll save me again if I fall into the water. I'd be happy to. I will be so wet. Gotta sneak in as much father and daughter time as possible before Amanda heads out. Also be careful. She's probably gonna try to steal your dog and take him with her to college. I also get the feeling Daisy might try to stow away in his suitcase, so watch out for that. The sunset casts a pink glow over everything and a quiet calm seems to descend upon my backyard. It reminds me of the lake. I'm glad we're not rivals anymore. Me too. Although I don't think I've ever been more productive than I was when I was trying to one-up you. Ha! Maybe a little friendly competition is what we both needed. I sigh and nuzzle against Brian a little harder. I am the cuddle champion. Oh my god. We'll see about that. Ja, meine Freunde, sehr schön. Sehr schön. Das war das Brian-Special nur für dich, Flitze. Jetzt schauen wir uns doch mal das Foto an, was wir hoffentlich von Brian kriegen. War schon schön. Süß. Mit eins der niedlichsten. Nicht so Schokolade wie mit Matt, aber war schon interessant. So war ein bisschen so mit Konflikt. Und das hat dem Ganzen ein bisschen Peps verliehen. You're the best, Papst, Amanda. Ja, wir wollen doch alle das Bild von Brian sehen, was wir jetzt kriegen. Oh, krass. Was für ein Artwork, Alter. Ich bin die Forelle. Er hat mich geangelt. Zieh dir diesen Oberkörper rein. Davon träume ich. Krass, diese Arme, diese Schulterpartie. Die Pecs, Alter, alles. Was für ein Mann. Geil. Und ich glaube, hier beenden wir auch dieses wundervolle LP. Meine Damen und Herren, das war Dream Daddy, der Director's Cut. Ich werde es beiseite legen und höchstwahrscheinlich kommt dann Sekiro als nächstes. Aber das ist noch in der Schwebe. Ich lasse mich nicht festnageln. Tschö.